Hello everyone, my name is Gavin, or at least that's what I'm calling myself, and welcome to what is a hopefully very monumentous stream for me, honestly, in that this is the gonna be the final DLC package for Rise of the Golden Idol. Yeah, for those of you who might or might not be new here, I don't know, I think we've only got like one person in at the moment, but yeah, this game's very special to me. Like, I love this game so much, and just, every single time they've dropped a DLC pack, I've been jumping on it to stream on here, even though it's honestly not a very popular game to stream, or it doesn't seem to be right now. I don't seem to get a lot of people in these. But regardless, like, I just love these too much not to do them, and this is going to be the last one. So that's sad in a way, but it does... Like, it's nice to be able to say that, like, yeah, I did all of these. It's all over now. And who knows, maybe we'll get Golden Idol 3 in the future. Fingers crossed. Also, there might be some slight issues with the frame rate today. Apparently my mom's got something that she also needs to do, like, a big video call streaming thing or something on her end. So, the frame rate's kind of jumping up and down at the moment, and I hope it fixes itself soon, and that isn't a problem. Okay, it looks like it's stabilized for the moment, so I'm hoping that's good. But fingers crossed it stays, and if not, you can always check out the vault on YouTube as usual. You know the place. It should be linked in the About section. But that being said, do we really need an intro? We all know what this game's about. We all know what's going on. Yeah, honestly, actually, this came out last week, and I was considering doing it in place of the Dynasty Warriors stream, but it was spur of the moment, and I was like, you know what, I'm not feeling great today. I'm worried I might have to end the stream early today, and I really don't want to have to do that, because I love to blow through these DLC level packs in one sitting. And I'm glad I made that decision to not risk it, because I did have to end that stream earlier, and then I spent the next 10 hours in the emergency room at the local hospital. Which was a story you would have got if you were at the Saturday stream, funny as that goes. Oh yeah, also news-wise, this Sunday, on top of, like, I was debating if I was going to, like, switch it with my normal Saturday stream, but because it's shorter, I decided to do it as an extra. This Sunday, from 2 to 4, I'll be taking part in a raid train for the Direct Aid streaming project over on Blue Sky, just gonna put their logo up, probably give some links to donate to some people in need. So please, if you can, please join us for that one. It'd mean a lot to me. Like, I'd love it if I could help out with this little streaming thing I do for fun a little bit in some way. All right, I think that's all the mushy stuff out of the way. Let's get into the game, shall we? All right, so we'll go over to downloadable content, as per usual. And this time, we're doing Pirates. It is going to be the Curse of the Last Reaper. Which, excited as always? Oop, those robes look familiar. Are those Lemurians? I'm pretty sure those are Lemurian robes. Ooh, but the pirates, they don't have Lemurian pirates, do they? Pay heed to the Curse of the Last Reaper. A horrifying tale for the ages. Now that's a great start to a pirate adventure. Anyway, let's go check out what's going on here. I'm noticing my audio's peaking in the red. I'm going to try to sit back a little. Last orders. A deadly end and a murderous beginning. I thought I pressed anywhere to continue. Oh, there we go. Needed a second. Alright, so, peak Golden Idol form, we already have a dead body right out the gate, or a dying body. Let's see what our friend doing the funny meme pose has to say. What on earth were you doing, traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd have known what was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it in your room. Alright, we got a corkscrew here, and a washcloth. Not much of a note, but that kind of implies he's like a bartender or something, doesn't it? I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. Oh, is this a father, maybe? A key. Pistol is empty. The barrel is still warm. So what did he get stabbed with or shot with? Like, I'm assuming it wasn't his own gun. If found, please return to Wesley Beckett, barkeep at the Red Herring Inn in Port Armando. Substantial reward available. August 13th, 1797. Room 1, Eleanor, do not disturb. Room 2, Elazar, requested healer Joliffe. Room 3, Marlowe, blind, wants to change room. Okay, so I think we can assume Wesley Beckett is our barkeep here. So let's, And just as a preliminary thing, I'm going to assume this dude's last name is Beckett because he said son, and I'm not sure if... I'm going to assume he meant that in the literal, biological, blood-related sense, and not just as a nickname. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, we can change the year, too. That's neat. It's like, we've been able to do stuff with, like, changing the time, but I don't think we've ever gotten to jump ahead a couple centuries before. I guess closer to, like, a little more than 1 century, because it's, like, right at the end of the 1700s, and it's right at the start of the 1900s. Let me do some quick mental math here. That would be 1897. 130 years, I guess. Anyway, what's this bloke got? What is the meaning of this strange sketch that the evil beast dropped as it fled into the waters? A bad omen, perhaps? If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. A red tincture, dried roots and herbs, and his mother. That is a face only a grandmother could love. But, yeah, going from what was in the notes inside, I'm going to take a guess, and is that healer Joliffe? Or Joliffe? Probably. No way of really knowing it for sure yet. Okay, what's this say? The Red Herring Inn. Rooms available. Old classic right there. Alright, let's see what's going on in the future. We got a stubbed out cigarette butt with a distinctive logo. Is that the Seven Seas Company? From, like, the original game, I think, maybe. Can't remember what their seal looked like. Old Woman by unknown artist. Date 1790s. Donated by A. Joliffe. Flintlock pistol, 1790s. Once owned by one of the pirates of Captain Triton's infamous crew, who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. Ah, so they found something they ain't supposed to have. This specimen was discovered on a nearby beach after the tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the Meseraude Islands. What are you barking at? What have you seen? Oh, heaven have mercy! What's this guy say? Edward, I'll raise my bid 1,200 monies. This is my final offer. Keys. Okay, so this is probably Edward. Ooh, he's got a little note in his locket. My noble son, I leave you this necklace which belonged to my father Abacus. May you hand it down to your own children one day. Your loving father. Okay, so, yeah, I think this necklace, if you give me a second here. Yeah, Healer Joliffe was wearing this. So, yeah, I think this is... So, Healer Joliffe's name is Abacus. And that makes this guy something Joliffe. Oh, wow, that's... You could play a poker on that man. Is it assuming man? No, I think that might be a woman. It's hard to tell if that's breasts or just a fold. Yeah. God, this is... Stuff like this is why I need to get off my ass and commission that proper 3D VTuber model so that you can see my face when I see stuff like this. Anyway, this person of as yet indeterminate gender has a manhole cover key, a crowbar, several exposed bones, a map of the sewers, interesting. Looks like they were traveling between here and... So they were traveling between here and here, maybe? It looks almost like that. Somewhere in there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what happened to them, but it can't be pretty. Like, I thought, like, the things that happened to people that were getting shot with the, like, Unmaker gun, with, like, all the Lemurian tech in the last couple DLCs was wild. But, yeah, it's Lemurian tech. It's always Lemurian tech. Those guys just kind of fucked it up for everybody by inventing man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. Okay, woman. Okay, that's confirmed now. Mrs. Bordy. And that's another name for the list. As agreed, here's the 1,200 monies in advance. Once you are done, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. As per your instructions... Hold on a second, the game audio isn't playing. Why isn't the game audio playing? Is the game audio playing? Can you in chat tell me? I'm just seeing that it isn't making noises on the meter thing. Oh, fuck, that's on me again. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Okay, now... Wait, now it did something? Yeah, it's still showing me that it's not playing. Okay, there we go. It was set to the wrong input, apparently. Like, God, I gotta look back at the video for, I gotta look back at the video for, No, wait, no, I'm pretty sure the game audio was going in that one. I would have noticed if it wasn't. I hope I would. Like, how long has that been off? Like, I thought it was going in the last one. What changed it? Like, are my previous video uploads on YouTube broken? Am I gonna have to nuke those? Oh, this is a mess. Well, anyway, that whoopsie aside. Okay, she's got 1,200 marks inside, 1,200 monies inside her boot. Yeah. Yep, they gave her the money in advance. Once she's done, meet me back at the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. Which I think is the building then here. As per your instructions, once you've given me what I paid for, I will ride off into the night never to hear from you again. Hey, what do we got here? Captain Radigan Olita's pub crawl boat toller of the Maserati Islands. Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. Neato. Cost me a pretty penny, this map, but it's gonna pay off big. Real big. Oop, we got a map now. I don't know what that's about. Oh, we've got multiple maps, I see. The Battered Cod, 1892. Hey boss, it's March. Guess what I've just got hold of? The one and only remaining map from Captain Trident's final voyage. Positive, it's the real deal. So I'm guessing we have to figure out which one of these maps isn't real. Oh, this one's first got a cigarette with the same logo as the one stubbed out on the manhole cover. This one's got another map. What's going on in here? The Battered Cod. Receipt. Table 1, Ansel M. Oh, let me... Yeah. Okay, no, so that isn't anyone we know yet. 1 Mariner's Lightning, 3 monies. Port Armando Times, August 7th, 1927. Leg cutters loot with lighthouse. Gangsters used the lighthouse at Port Armando to crash the ships so that they could then rob them. The leg cutters used the ploy to run around 3 vessels yesterday. Flying high. Oh wait, no, this is a separate article. The ships were then plundered by the gang's sole female member, known only as Light Hands Loretta. The crime mimicked an infamous heist carried out in 1814, using the St. Osmond Lighthouse on Skull Island, which had been built just a year earlier. Oh, that's going to be key for determining which map is which. Flying high. The 5th annual Airplane Stunt Championships took place yesterday. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, and Percy Greggs came first, second, and third respectively. Last year's winner, Eliza Swan, did not take part. No reason has been given. Okay, do we know any of those names yet? Oh wait, right, we had a name for the lady. I forgot we gotta get that off the letter. Bordy. So, nope, no one we know here. What do we got up here? On this spot, more than 100 years ago, Bosun Garner was mauled to death. I'm assuming Garner is the guy... Garner's the guy back here. Maybe Garner Beckett, maybe that's a first name? Oh wait, no, is this the red herring? I'm going to assume so. What's this guy do? Wait, no, this is the battered cod. Oh, it was established in 1892, so it's a new... Yeah, it looks like the same building, so yeah, I think it is. Ashamed to see that goateed fool leave. I was enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. At least Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan are still here to amuse me with their naivete. She's got a ruby ring, another map, and something on the creatures of the Meserates. Kitson squirrel. This species of squirrel was discovered by Kitson, who immediately noticed its penchant for conspiring with animals of other species and its distrust of fellow squirrels. Solum puffer. Discovered in 1823, this pufferfish is known to emit toxins that raise blue patches on the skin when it is attacked. It can be identified by the double cross symbol on its back. Cyanic chameleon. This lizard's ultimate weapon is its camouflage, which triggers whenever the reptile is tampered with. Tropical elephant, only found in the Meserati Islands. This elephant has an incredible memory and a fondness for shellfish. It's known to trample the surrounding fauna when panicking. Okay, and we've got some books that are due at the library. I'm guessing this is a library then, so we've got Jules Sutcliffe, Roger MacDonald, and Bertil Song. What are these folks doing? Sorry to burst your bubble, Jasper, but that's a fake. I've got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, where is it gone? She has a knife and some cigarettes. Trust me, Eliza, yours isn't worth the paper it's drawn on anyway. My research proves that mine is a genuine artifact. Alright, we'll have to see then. Okay. So this is Eliza and Jasper. And were their names in the newspaper? Oh, Eliza Swan. Nothing about Jasper yet, though. Wiles. Okay, yeah, there we go. We're narrowing these down. Who else we got? Okay, this guy's name is Edward. Yep, I forgot about that. That's his name. Oh, I didn't notice that. E. Jolliffe. Okay, so that's Edward Jolliffe. He was here. Got this probably here. Yeah, this guy's head looks like the map, so I'm going to say that's Radigan Alita. Where's his name here? Alita. Yep, there we go. Oh, this guy's got a foot tattooed on his arm. Okay, so I think he's the one who met her in front of the museum. Yeah, I think she stole something from the museum and brought it to him. Because, like, his brand of cigarettes is... Or, like, no, I thought... Or is it? Hold on. We got this one that says ES. Oh, Marsh. Okay, so that's... He's calling his boss. Let me see, was there a name on here? Marsh anywhere? Nope. Oh, wait, we were looking for, like, what was it again? Oh, wait. Okay, so ES is, almost definitely... You know, so I don't think one of these horses is his. So ES is definitely Eliza Swan. So do any of these people have cigarettes? Oh. Ansel M. That's probably it. Ansel Marsh. Maybe that is his horse out front, because none of these guys seem to be smoking. Okay. What kind of names we got to throw around again? Hold on a second, let me see her. Oh, yeah, she's got a tattoo of a severed leg, so I think she's one of the leg cutters. And the newspaper says the leg cutter's only female member was Light Hands Loretta. So did she get trampled or something? I'm not sure what happened to her. Like, I'm assuming just as a default it was, like, Lemurian artifact. Yeah, so I think he's a leg cutter, too. So wait, hold on. So, the question that is... If someone paid her, and another member of the gang wouldn't have needed to pay her for it, right? So is there a smoker anywhere around here we can pick out? Or... No, I'm going to assume Garner is the bosun, is this dude's first name. There was something inside the museum. Okay, yeah. Oh, it's the map of an old... It's like the picture of an old woman from Healer Joliffe. Okay. So the only one we're missing is this lady. Oh wait, no, it's probably the most recent library checkout thing, because this is August, so Myrtle Song. Okay, so we're missing something still. So Bosun Garner was mauled to death here. Oh, he's room 2. I forgot. That's in here. Okay, so it's just... So Son was just him saying like a nickname or something then. It isn't actually his son. So Eleazar Garner. There we go. So next thing we got to figure out is the maps. So they mostly look alike. We know that one of the islands was washed away at some point. So what was it? Let's go back to the present. I want to take a closer look at that picture that fell here. It's like... It's an ugly photograph, but I wonder if it's like a... secretly the map and you just have to erase parts of it or something. It was drawn over. I'll have to look at that later, but... Okay, so... What do we know? This was from the... We know one of the islands was washed away in 1905, so very recently. There's the raised anchor and the rusty anchor and the raised tankard, so... Assuming those are on the island somewhere. Okay. So first off, I guess we should see which ones are missing, or suspiciously missing an island that should be there. Yeah, this one's missing an island, so that can't be from... That has to be a newer map. The pufferfish, there was something about like that... Something in the book about how the pufferfish was only established recently. Yeah, discovered in 1823, double-cross symbol on its back. This can't be real. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is the symbol of the battered cod, which was established after the map. So, that can't be real. I assume that's like the pub crawl map. There was something here about St. Osmond Lighthouse and Skull Island wasn't built at the time. This looks like it's definitely Skull Island, so this can't be the real one. So this has to be the real one. There we go. So, which... So wait, whose map is this one, then? Like, the one that has, like, a little booze tankard on Skull Island. Like a bottle. It's this one. Yeah, Jasper's got the real one. Okay, so let's see. We got names. What do we got here? Okay, so I think it's in 1797, a beast mauled Eleazar Garner, who in turn shot the beast. afterwards, what was his name? Abacus Joliffe found a map outside. Or found a... Not like a picture, but it wasn't. What did he say? A sketch. Yeah, the beast definitely got shot because there's like trail of blood leading out and the guy's pistol was warm. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me look at this guy's thing and look at the map. I wonder if there's any, trying to see if there's anything similar here. Oh, the map's on the opposite side, I think. So that means, yeah, it found a map outside, he just thought it was a picture. In 1927, someone hired Loretta Bordy to steal the map from Edward Joliffe's museum. However, I'm assuming means Loretta Bordy tried to flee with the map. Maybe I'm not totally sure we've got the right answer yet. Was there anything else missing in the museum? Nope, just the map. Yeah, she's far from the meeting point. So I think it's like she tried to flee with the map, so whoever hired her trampled Loretta Bordy with a horse. That's the only thing that makes sense that it could be. So the question still remains, who's this horse here? What was his letter? Okay, so they were, someone was trying to buy the map from him. Okay, the goateed fool left. Hold on, this horse's legs are bloody, so I'm assuming he ran her down. Like, they kind of look bloody. They're wet, definitely, so I wonder if... Like, it washed in a hurry, I'll bet, so, because they were probably covered in bits of Loretta. Oh, god damn it, there's another one of these guys here. 1 second. See, report. Bots. Bots selling. Followers. just making a quick report here. Be done in a second. And deleted. There we go. Okay, sorry for that quick interruption there. Okay, so this is definitely his horse. That's my takeaway. So I think it is just Ansel Marsh. Okay, so we got it wrong. Oh, his feet are wet, so it's his horse. Yeah, because I was like, it wouldn't make sense if Ansel Marsh was, like, hiring her to steal it, because they're in the same gang. There we go. Ugh. Everything is correct. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Loretta was supposed to exit the sewers via the manhole cover outside the front of the museum. Instead, she left through the one behind the museum in an attempt to escape with the map, but Jasper spotted her, chased her on horseback, and trampled her to death. Afterward, he washed the blood from his horse's legs in a trough in the alley. Jasper, Eliza, allow me to introduce you to the rest of the team. You already know Miss Song, our scientific advisor. What branch of science do you specialize in? Animal physiology. Tally-ho! That is a tank. That's Ivan Kearns, our driver and explorer extraordinaire. I'm sure you've heard of him. And last but not least, our trusty captain. Ready to set sail, sir? Yeah, it's horrifying, but also it's like... The game has conditioned me that whenever I see a body in a absolutely horrific state of mutilation or damage, I just assume Lemurian technology was involved, so I was not expecting it to just be, yeah, she got run over by a horse. It's like you would, that's not how I think how I'd assume someone run over by a horse would look like. Like, she looked like an accordion. Alright. Esteemed gentlemen, on the 27th of February, a Lemurian vessel was unlawfully attacked and her cargo pillaged. This incident has enraged the Lemurians even more than such acts typically warrant. Accordingly, I hereby issue the following strict orders. All vessels entering our harbors or encountered upon the high seas by our naval forces shall be thoroughly searched for Lemurian relics. Any such articles discovered are to be seized forthwith. Any persons found in possession of said articles are to be apprehended and, following a proper and lawful tribunal, hanged for piracy as befits their crime. This order shall remain in place for 20 years. Sincerely yours, Nicholas Maker, President of the Noble Seven Seas Company, Lenka Lemuria region. Okay, so I was wrong about that being the Seven Seas logo on the cigarettes, but I was right that they're involved. Yeah, like, they were not a huge thing, they were just kind of a background thing that they existed, and Nicholas Maker was like part of them, or their president or something. Wait, no, was he their president? I think oh wait, no, I think it was like James, one of the other members of the like, I forget their name off the top of my head, Brotherhood of Masks, I think, something like that, but like, there's like someone else, James something or other was the president of the Seven Seas Company during the original case of the Golden Idol, and then because, if memory serves, at the end of the game, he got killed or screwed over in some fashion. Yeah, no, I think he got betrayed by one of the other guys working under Lazarus Hearst. And so, whereas Nicholas Maker was, like, smart enough to immediately go, no, Nathaniel Hearst, never heard of him. I had nothing to do with the New Order Party. I definitely wasn't one of their head members. And so he kind of, like, got away because he was smart enough to, like, run before the chips fell. So, presumably he kind of picked up the pieces. I think he was the one who was, like, petitioning the other guy to be, for a role in the Seven Seas Company in one of the mysteries in the first game. Man, there's a lot of connections already. I'm gonna have to go back and look if I want to, like, piece this whole timeline together. Anyway, now we've got some proper pirate stuff. That man has a hook hand. Okay. Yeah. Oh, is that guy's head backwards? Dear sweet petunias. Oop. Yeah, we got some stuff going on out there. Let's check that out in a second. Okay, let's start with the backwards head man. Okay. Ack. Famous last words. A cutlass, a dagger. Cutlass inspection. Swift still using cutlass made of cheap, low-grade metal, replaced soon. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio's cutlasses blunt, sharpened soon. And he is bleeding out, among several other issues. Okay, let's stick with what's on deck first. Then prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the vote. Oh, this is the pirate ship, is it? A cutlass. Oh, he's foaming at the mouth, literally. An axe. What does it say? To all hands aboard the last Reaper, with the untimely passing of Captain Triton, the fate of this ship now lies in the hands of her crew. As per the Pirate Code, the new leadership shall be decided by vote. The following terms are hereby set forth. 1. The vote shall take place on the deck at high noon. 2. Each crew member shall cast one vote, with the exceptions of the Powder Monkey, whose rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidates themselves. The tally shall follow below, once all your votes are counted. Oh, there seems to be a bullet here. Alistair Sims and William Nunda. So, Alistair won the vote. So, whoever this guy's talking to is William Nunda. But that's a lot of people. Quick now, we're wanted in the captain's quarters. Got a flintlock and a dagger. You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. Cutlass. So I assume that's William Nunda. Oh, we gotta fill out their roles, not their, names. Interesting. Sorry, lad, there's only room for me and my boy. It's every man for himself now. Oh, I assume this is the other guy. What? Elazar, what's his face? Because he's got the map. Cutlass. Have you lost your wits? We're on the same bloody side. Pull me aboard. The boy is comatose. Okay, what's going on here? A ladder. You may outnumber us, but we're twice the sailors you'll ever be. Surrender now, and I might let you keep breathing. A kukri, and a cutlass, and a dagger. Pile of cannonballs. I ain't cut out for this. I chop meat, not men. I don't want to die down here all alone. Oh, please watch over me. And he's got a cleaver, so I assume that's the cook. What's going on in here? Ahoy, men! Get your backsides here now. We've a mutiny on our hands. We got a flintlock, a cutlass, pocket watch. Take this, you filthy rat. To do, see? To Garner's nose and Horn's leg. Yeah, because Garner had a prosthetic nose. So I'm assuming this is the ship's doctor, probably. You're no captain. You couldn't find gold in the gunner's gob. Okay, so the gunner has a gold tooth. I think I saw that guy earlier then. Got a flintlock, a dagger, and a cutlass. Okay, so we don't really... Oh, we're still missing something here. What was... We didn't check this guy's cutlass. That's the issue. Okay, so nothing we can do here at the moment because we don't really have a list of roles. Let's jump to the future. Ah, so here's the wreckage. We got... I assume this was a guy trying to grapple onto the ship who's got a cutlass, got a harpoon in him now. We got for Myrtle Song. What's going on down there, Ivan? Okay, yeah, Myrtle Song, we remember her. Nothing's changed there. The ship is falling apart. Let's leave. Tell the old geezer to forget whatever junk he saw that drew him down there. The spoils of this expedition shall be split among the 6 party members as follows. Antoine Spilsbury, sponsor, 35%. Jasper Wiles, 15. Eliza Swan, 15. Hey, wasn't Elizabeth Swan the name of the, like, Keira Knightley in Pirates of the Caribbean, or am I misremembering? Let me just grab some water here. Okay, so Ivan Kearns gets 15%, Radigan Alita gets 10%. He was like the guy doing the pub crawl boat thing, wasn't he? And Myrtle Song gets 10%. We got a ruby ring, an engraved cigar case, and a big old gun. A dead body here with a dagger in him. Oops, excuse me. Got some potentially interesting stuff here. Mask that's toppled over. A grating. Are you alright down there? We got a shiny gem. A net. Dude with a cleaver in his head and a gold tooth. So... Ooh, Cook got busy. And someone fell down there somewhere. So there's like a smoking powder horn here. Look here, I found the ship's log, and it contains the name of that bosun we saw mentioned in the battered cod. Ooh, so we've got our rolls here. I'm not going to read all that out loud. That's a lot of stuff. Very interesting, Jasper. Good work. So, nothing of interest there. So, let's head back to the past and try to figure out some of these rolls. Oh, wait, no. We gotta... Look at this. Okay, so... Doc Trident is the captain, and we got the captain who was dead, and the quartermaster was also crossed out. So I'm assuming we're just working with. Let me count here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so all the crossed out ones we don't have to worry about. So. We already figured out Nunda, so he's the second mate. Okay, who won the vote again? And is presumably the captain. Okay, so Alistair Sims is the guy is the captain. So that would make him the, not sure which... Would he be the first mate, I'd assume? Okay. The gunner, so he was the one with the gold tooth. Was there any more than one person with the gold tooth, though? No, I think it's got to be him, because they're making it like, really obvious. Yeah, that guy's the cook, though. So I think that's our group here. Okay, the bosun was Garner, we remember that much. Ugh. Sorry, just kind of wiggling around. Hope this doesn't mess with the audio quality too much. The surgeon was out of commission. And Siphon Garner, his son, was the powder monkey. Okay, so he did have a son. So he wasn't apologizing to the innkeeper, he was apologizing to his son in the last one. So we're probably gonna have to look at, I think there were some notes before, give me a second, about, like, people's weapons. Like, give me a second here, So this guy who got dead. Okay, Nunda's cutlass is blunt, so we gotta keep an eye out for blunt cutlasses, because I'll tell you that it's Elaine and Valerio. So that's either Lane or Valerio. And this is either Lane or Valerio. Wait a minute, what was the gunner's name? Raphael Valerio. So that means, first, the navigator is Lane. Navigator was the one out clinging to the boat, right? Yeah. And what was his thing? Swift, still using a cheap, low-grade cutlass. Which one's Swift again? Maria Swift, the sailmaker. That seems to be the only female name here, so I'm guessing we know who that is, because... Oh, and she's got, like, dots on her from the, Yeah, there was that... In the book before, it was, like, the pufferfish that gives you, like, blue patches if you get stabbed by it. Yeah. I think most likely assumption is that this guy's the first fate. And then, what was it? The Master at Arms is the guy who looks after the weapons, right? Yeah, okay, so... We know that's the guy on the deck, because he had the report. And, what was this note on this guy? So, Zeta, Garner's nose and Horn's leg. So, who do we got that's missing a leg? Oh, here we go. Peg leg guy. So, we're narrowing this down a bit. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is Return of the Obra Dinn. They tricked me into playing Return of the Obra Dinn again. Clever bastards. And I'm like, oh, what a coincidence. There's I have to identify all of these people on this ship and how they died and their specific roles based on all these little clues, and they're all divided into, and they're all in like a number divisible by 3. Isn't that funny? Definitely not paying homage to one of the other all-time modern greats of the puzzle mystery game genre. Yep. No friendly shout out here. Anyway, what are we looking at? It was Horn's leg, right? Okay, which one was Horn again? Sebastian Horn, helmsman, steers ship. Wait, no. This one. What am I thinking? Okay. So the surgeon's gone, so who else would be in charge of, like, the seeing to the body parts? Oh, the carpenter, probably, because they're both wood, so Horatio Lyon, the carpenter. So I'm pretty sure I was like, Maria, what's-her-face? Prince Swift, sailmaker. And then all that leaves is, what haven't we done yet? Oh, the rigger. That makes sense, because he was, like, up on the rigging. There we go. Okay, so. Let's see here. So, now we got the skeletons to work out. We got... slap these labels on here. So the captain here is the first mate. That guy with the cleaver in his head is the gunner. No. What do we got here? One with an axe in the head here. And like... Hold on a second. Those are like... I don't know what that... Are those teeth supposed to look like that? Because those don't look like human teeth. Well, guess we're gonna find out whatever's going on there. Okay, where was I? Yeah. So, okay, this one with the gold earring is probably... Near the head is probably that guy, so that'd be the carpenter. And now that make this one the sailmaker. So who's that? Hold on, let me go. Quick now, we're wondering in the cabin scores. I wonder if it's him. I wonder if he like came around on the rigging and like went in the window. That makes sense. But this guy's got an axe. So that one's probably... Wait, hold on. This one's got like a pendant around his neck. Do you have anyone here that has a pendant around their neck that we can see? I think it's the... Might be the cook, then. Like, he crawled up out of there in a panic. Hold on, which one is he? This one. So then, I think this guy who got harpooned is this guy, so that would make him the navigator. Then this one with the head on funky is gonna be, the Master at Arms. Peg leg is obvious. That's gonna be the, which one was it? The helmsman? Yep. Then. Can't quite tell what happened to that guy. But yeah. Wait, hold on. There's a spare arm here. Did someone go overboard? Hey, maybe that's the cook. Like, he's got the necklace taken off. Okay, so that's Ivan, at least, we know. Did this guy... What happened to this guy? Did he, like, swing in on the netting? Okay, so one of these two shot him. It's hard to tell with the aim where it is. But I think it's... Okay, this is tricky. Oh, the shot on the left hit the wall behind him, so that means it was, the sailmaker shot him with a pistol. Someone got this guy with an axe. So who had an axe on their person that could have gotten him with it? He seems to be the only one with an axe, so it'd have to be him, right? So I'm guessing he threw the axe or something and, like, got him. Or he got through him and then axed someone. Okay, this person's someone with a silver ring on their finger, so let me see here. Or maybe this is Maria and I've got it wrong. Because like maybe their positions changed. So who do we know that had a silver ring on their finger? Was there anyone? Oh, him. Yep, so this one's the gunner that, or the rigger then. Then who had the weird fangs? It looks like she kind of had like weird teeth structures in her mouth, so whatever she had going on, that's probably it. So that's the sailmaker then. Okay, we're piecing it together then. Okay. Some dude with a pendant on, but who could that be? Maybe it really was the cook? Because we can't really make out if that... I'm assuming it's him, because he wouldn't... Why would he have taken it off? But... Pile of cannonballs. Okay, so he was coming down to kill the cook, and the cook killed him in self-defense. So the cook made it out, and then presumably he got killed somehow. Because he's missing an arm. And the arm's down here. Did the arm fall through the grating at some point to get down there? Yeah, probably. It's missing a leg, too. Yeah, that was definitely the helmsman. We know that one. This was definitely the Master at Arms because his head's on the wrong way around. So I guess that'd have to be the cook, and that one would have to be the second mate. Because those are the only two options remaining, I feel like. Okay, so now we got to figure out what else they had going, how they died. So let's work through this. Gunner took a, we know the gunner took a cleaver to the face, so he was killed by the cook. Here, Sailmaker died from an axe, so we can assume the, helmsman killed her. Carpenter obviously died to a dagger. And, but it looks like she broke off her cutlass in his chest, because it's like, they mentioned hers was like a cheap material. So I think she killed him. And then, he had a dagger, so I think the, rigger killed the, carpenter. Unless, did the helmsman have a dagger? He definitely made his way in there at some point, because, he threw the axe at her. Nope, no dagger for him. So... Carpenter definitely got stabbed by the rigger. Okay, so... let's move out here. Second mate... got his face split open. To me, that says axe, probably. Like head fully split open, so yes, axe to me. That would mean the helmsman got him. We can presume from context clues that the Master of Arms went down to a dagger from the rigger, considering he had a... We go back here. He had a puncture wound in his back, and the rigger standing over him with a dagger. Then over here, the navigator got killed by the bosun with a harpoon. That leaves the helmsman and the cook. What happened to them? Okay, wait, so you may outnumber us, so that means this guy was one of the rebels, and the cook was one of the good guys. Gotta figure out who was on which side, I think. Okay, so there was a mutiny. So this guy was on, we got 4 that we are on Nunda's side. That means these 2 are obviously on Nunda's side. And that makes him the last one, so presumably he would have had to have been killed by... for him to die up here, he would have had to have been killed by one of the others after he killed the... Oh, or did he bleed out from losing his arm? And I made it up to the deck. Yeah, I think that's going to be my guess. He got his arm cut off by the Kukri, but managed to take out the other guy with his cleaver in response. I think the cook and gunner took each other out. Then the helmsman, what happened to him? Okay, so he took a dagger in the chest, but from who? Who had a dagger and was on the other side at that point? It'd have to have been... It would have to have been the sailmaker, right? Dang, she was pulling off a kill streak. Okay, so we're still not quite there. Let me just try. Maybe it was the cutlass he got killed with, or nope. Okay, so... I feel like it's probably the Kukri, because that's the one he had out. And there's this severed arm here. So... Excuse me. Okay, so we've almost got... Excuse me. Almost got this. Okay, something doesn't add up here. Oh, there's 5 sailors on Nunda's side. And the rigger said we're wanted in the captain's quarters. So I'm going to assume the... I'm going to assume he was on their side, so... Oh, wait, no, it's the captain's quarters who's... He was talking to him, so no, that wouldn't make sense. So he's on the same side, so that's correct. So this guy was the other traitor. So if that's the case, so we've got... Then we've got, minus the power monkey who doesn't get a vote, we've got... This means we've got 6 loyalists and 4 traitors. So, loyal side, these two are on the same side. This guy's on the winning side. So 1... Wait, no, 2 traitors. 1... 2 on each side. 3... 2 to 3. 3 to 4. Wait, no. Okay. So 1, 2. I'm going to assume, because that would unbalance the numbers otherwise, that these guys are on Sims' side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the cook down below, so 6. That means the traitors are these two, this guy, and this guy. So, what weapons did they have? Okay, so he had 3 weapons. Hold on. He took a dagger to the chest, so... Did the, Was it actually the, gunner who took out, what's-his-face? The helmsman? Well, if it is, we don't know how. Okay, let's see this. We know from the angle of the gunshots and the bullet wounds here that it was the sailmaker who took him out. She got taken out with an axe, so I assume that it would have had to be the helmsman, wouldn't it? It's like broken. Is it the same kind of axe? Was there like another axe nearby? It would have had to have been him. So, what do we got locked down? We got this guy locked down, because we know he died from a harpoon. This guy locked down, because we know the rigger killed him. Second mate is one of the ones we're dubious on, because, like, he got his head split open somehow, but... we don't know how exactly yet, but we can assume it was the axe. Where'd his dagger go is the question. Maybe he threw it up at the guy from below or something while he was dying there. Maybe we figure out the events will help. In 1979, the Last Reapers First mate was elected the ship's new captain, voted in by who was on his side? The navigator, the helmsman, the bosun, the rigger, and the cook. The second mate lost with votes from the carpenter, the sailmaker, the gunner, and the what was the guy lying down, the master at arms. That night, the second mate and his supporters attacked the first mate's faction, resulting in numerous deaths on both sides. While the fight raged, the bosun and the powder monkey escaped with the map. Okay, so we got all that right, at least. And this is what we're supposed to figure out what happened in the modern day, but I want to figure out what's going on here. I don't want to just leave this undone, even though I technically don't need to. Okay, we know we got the rigger right, because it's the cutlass that broke off in his chest. I'm gonna try swapping two things just to be... Okay, so, yeah, I'm just testing to make sure. Testing to see how many we've got wrong here. Okay, so it is just one is wrong somewhere. Here, yeah, that is definitely a dagger. Oh, is there a cutlass in his chest and I just misjudged the axe? Nope, that was correct then. Okay, so... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a bullet in here. That hole isn't from a dagger, it's from a gun. Probably his. He was shot. There we go. That's what I was missing. I forgot about the bullet in the note. Should have realized that was relevant and wasn't just someone putting a bullet... wasn't just someone shooting the bullet into the mast to make a point. Okay. "1979, someone went through death, having fell through something or other. We've got Ivan, who isn't accounted for. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, this is Antoine. We've got Ivan. We've got all of these other people, so it'd be Radigan. Oh, I think he said, forget what junk he saw the two of them. Then he spotted a gem through the grating. Give me a second here. So what happened? Did someone topple over the ladder and he hit his head on the cannonballs or something? Someone toppled a ladder know, something happened here. We're not sure yet, I don't think. But, so, Radigan Alita fell and hit a cannonball. Or being pulled into the sea. Someone did something to make the ladder fall out. Oh, they threw a net. And that toppled the ladder. There we go! Oof, how about that? Sorry, I had to lean back for a second to stretch there. Several hours after losing the vote, William Nunda's supporters launched a coordinated attack on Alistair Sims' faction. On the deck, Nunda and the Master-at-Arms ambushed the helmsman, thinking they had him outnumbered. However, they didn't realize the rigger was above them, making it a fair fight, which they lost. Eventually, everyone killed one another, apart from the bosun and his son, who escaped with the map. More than a century later, the expedition team found the shipwreck. Radigan Alita was lured into a trap and dragged into the sea. Alright, let's see what we got here. My dearest Walter Keane. Ooh, Walter Keane. He was a big, very, very important figure in the original game. It is with the deepest gratitude that I put pen to paper, for it was by your noble hand that I was delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. The time has come to repay my debt in kind, as is the custom of Lemuria. A life for a life. I understand that unfortunate events have rendered you a shadow of the man you once were, bowed and wearied by the weight of cruel fate. Yet take heart, for there exists a remedy. On the 27th day of February, a Lemurian sentinel vessel shall depart from the azure heaven and make its course to the volcanic isle of Craven Rock. Aboard shall be born a number of sacred relics, destined for the annual ritual of restraint. Among these artifacts is one of singular power, known as the Whishbloom. You shall know it by its unmistakable fragrance, both sweet and strong. Should you come into possession of this gift, you will become a new man. Upon my solemn oath as a son of Lemuria, I affirm that all I have written is true. With unwavering loyalty, Ergen Patu. Okay, this is getting really interesting because, again, Ergen Patu was like a minor one-off character in the first game. Like, he kind of showed up to a party in Albion to steal back some, like, pillaged Lemurian artifacts. And so apparently he had dealings with Walter Keane, so this is fascinating. And he was, like, reaching out to Walter Keane to offer him a way to get his youth back. Okay, I'm really hyped to see how this goes now. This is going to be a great finale. Alright, where are we? Here we are. Sickness and health. The law of the jungle takes its toll. Alright, what do we got here? So, my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. He's got a pocket watch, and a dagger, and obviously a gun. I swear I didn't know. You wouldn't shoot a sick woman, will you? I think he's gonna shoot a sick woman. But what's going on here? These people do not look good. Man stopped breathing. He's got a fancy kilt. Man is also not breathing. Man is very not breathing, and he's got something written on his arm. Oh, mighty Dagon, I saw the dreaded spitflies again. Avert marks of the deadly disease from my body. Take others. The witch claims she has a preventative cure for the fever in her kit. If this is true, give poor Tom a sign. Okay, so, hence, someone here is Tom, I guess. March 7th. It is a sorrowful thing what befell Walter Keane. I liked him. He never hit me, not once. March 8th. Ah, drowsiness doth take me, and the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. Captain's Journal. March 6th. Continuing our journey to destination. March 7th. Did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. What a jest. March 8th. Heading back. Ada reports slight fever. March 9th. Ada has red marks. Twerp slept on duty. Couldn't keep his eyes open for 4 measly hours. Heh. Penalty of death by withholding something. I truly am a genius. So. Watch duty. 12-1, Jock Triton. 1-2, Cyril Amiot. 2-4, Tom Adkin. 4-8, Stephon Garner. Ada Baker exempt due to illness. Oh, Ada, I think, was like another lady. She was like a spy. Oh, yeah, classic one there, Shiro. But yeah, I think she was like a spy or something in the first game. I think she was the one who tried... I might be confusing her with a different character. I think she was the one who tried to, might have been the one who tried to poison, the one character and then accidentally got, a different person. Or either that or she was just, like, the legit worker there. I forget which one. I think she was the spy, though, but I don't know, I could be wrong. Like, we're getting a lot of returning characters from the first game. This is neat. What's in this tent? Oh, we got, like, weird medicine stuff. Not enough info to really know what's going on here, I think. Yeah. Black Raven Whiskey. Oh, this fella's not looking good. Like, ate a mushroom or something. Dumbass. Expedition Godrak. Okay, so Alita's share went to the sponsor. Ooh, looks like he's the idiot. Spirit Journey with John Hernan. Yellow Amanita. Low levels of Nurizin. Calming effect is suitable for loving-kindness meditation. Not to be confused with Wizard's Hat. Murky Cone Cup. Medium levels of Nurizin. Gently discover your connection with the loving cosmos. Wizard's Hat. High levels of Nurizin. Beware, you can meet your shadow, for experienced practitioners only. So yeah, it looks like he ate some Wizard's Cap, and was not an experienced practitioner. Come quick, Myrtle, maybe we can still save him. Let's see. She's got a ring. First aid, lol. Yes, I know it says 101, but my brain parsed it as lol, and I thought that was funny. Symptoms. Hallucinogen overdose. Suffocation. Okay, so that's odd. Damaged intestines. Presence of nervation or head trauma. Manifests as dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. I wonder if that's what he's got. It's hard to tell in the art style. Yeah, no, his pupils look small. Blue skin tone can be caused by low body temperature or oxygen deficit. Rose skin tone. Red skin tone can be caused by high body temperature or oxygen oversaturation. So he's suffocated, but he's got too much oxygen. Low oxygen caused by blocked airways, lung malfunction, heart malfunction, miscellaneous. Abnormal body temperature typically caused by external environment. Firaxin, pink paste, used in industrial processing. If ingested, blocks organs' ability to retrieve oxygen from blood, causing suffocation. Fatal. Denochrome, brown liquid, heart stimulant. If overdose, stops heart. Fatal. Morticium, anti-parasite drug. If overdose, causes extreme airway inflammation, leading to blockage. Fatal. Frig X, sleep drug. If overdose, cools body, damages liver. Fatal. Lesson stuff. Nerve agent. Piratical, purple liquid. Hallucinogen. If overdosed, overheats body, damages all digestive system. Fatal. Vaunt 42, white powder, pesticide. If overdosed, overheats body, causes brain death. Fatal. Bromidil salt, white liquid, anesthetic. If overdosed, paralyzes lungs. Fatal. Nurizin, yellow powder, hallucinogen. If overdosed, extreme nausea. Non-fatal. Okay, so it's not the mushroom then. That's kind of interesting. See what we got here. Bright red, though. Something in the whiskey, maybe? That's like an orange liquid. Which pick here. Tropical. Maladitera, spread by swamp mosquitoes. Symptoms: vomiting, high temperature fever. Scarlet fever, spread by tropical spitfly. red pockmarks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. Oh, we can use this to figure out what the people in the past have, can't we? But first, let's look around here a bit. So we got skull-shaped diagrams and some plant diagrams. I was hoping we'd see some pictures of hats, because that's like a sure sign of William Keaton. But, oh no, this is the 1900s. He would have been long dead by now. I think that's the same symbol on the one guy's. Yeah, that's definitely his tent. Yeah, lots of diagrams of bugs and whatnot. Yes, it seems someone is living here, but don't you see, Eliza? They're not attacking us, they're trying to scare us away. That means they are themselves afraid, so we needn't be. We should push on. Still, Jasper, Mr. Monocle is afraid, and if he wants to return home, we can't refuse because he owns the ship. Surely you can see that as well as everyone else. Oop, we might have a motive. Oop, we've got some, looks like a typewriter almost. A pinkish liquid. Oop. Planes, some makeup. Maybe something we can use here. Oh, this guy's got the map. Yeah, that's definitely Jasper's tent then. What's up here? Go home. Okay, so they hung... Ooh, so they hung, I think that's Raditon's body, I would assume, out to dry. But yeah, so, let's see. This one's got the map and the signature cigarettes. We know this is his tent. But anyway, let's see. What are the symptoms here? We've got dilated pupils and blue skin. Lots of red pock marks. I wonder what that means. He's got something scribbled on his hands there. No sign of the tongue, unfortunately. Yeah, what did her book say about this? Okay, blue skin tone can be caused by low body temperature or oxygen deficit. Can be caused by abnormal body temperature, can be caused by external environment. What was the thing about dilated pupils again? Nerve agent or head trauma. Presumably nerve agent, because I don't think all those guys got head trauma. So, nerve agents would be Piratical, White, Font 42, Promidil Salt, White Liquid. The Piratical overheats the body, and I don't... We're looking for low body temperature. Promidil salt paralyzes the lungs. This is, red pockmarks, yellowing eyes. So, what's-her-face has scarlet fever, then? Or scarlet, but funly spelled fever. They're trying to cover their... There was... That's odd. It's like... So what was the punishment then? Okay, we got the captain here. Fever, red marks. I'm assuming that's what she has. Yeah. So on March 9th, the twerp slept on duty. That's Garner, I know, because I think I recognize him. Oh yeah, Captain Triton is the, I'm assuming these are people who died on the thing. So Captain Triton is the captain. So I assume that's got to be him because he's got the fancy sword. But let's see here. Death by withholding something. So what was withheld? Okay, she knew Walter Keane, so something happened to him on the island at some point. Oh wait, no, I bet this guy's the powder monkey, so I bet this is his. And on March 8th, it talks about drowsiness overtaking him and the witch and Ada reporting illness. So I think that's when he slept on duty. So this is where's his tent? Right here. Which tent is his? This one, the bag. Oh, he doesn't even get his own tent. Nice shoes. This guy's missing his shoes, so I bet that's him. Okay, that's Tom. I think he was in the roster. Tom Adkin. Yeah, I assume Ada is the witch. That's probably a safe bet to make. I think the captain's here. Of course, he gets a tent to himself. He's got like weird marks on him that match up with the marks in here, so I think that's his tent. That's that figured out. Let's go drop in on the present real quick and see if we can figure out everyone else's tent. Okay, we got like... Here. So, pretty... This one's obviously like the rich guy's tent. It's got like the same symbol on the thing. It's got like the fine cigars and the same symbol as the snuff box. She's got like first aid, so... I think she was also the one that was like big on animal biology, so that might be her tent. This one's got like something to use on mustaches, so I'm going to assume that's the... That's the... what's his face? Ivan? White powder here, we got glasses, we got pictures of planes. We might have to actually drop back one. Let me check something real quick. Yep, that's her brand of cigarettes. I thought so, thought she had those on her. I think we can assume one of these had that brand, so that's going to be hers. Yeah. So a process of elimination, this one's hers, and that tracks because she was like, she studies like animal physiology, so it makes sense she'd be drawing the local wildlife. Okay. Okay. So what does the blue tongue mean again? Blue tongue means suffocation. So then the red skin tone is high body temperature or oxygen oversaturation. It can't be oxygen oversaturation, can it, unless it prevents the body from absorbing oxygen. Oh, wait, no, suffocation would be like lack of oxygen. So it would be high body temperature. So what do we got that causes suffocation in an overheated body? This overheats body but causes digestive system damage. A couple things here that overheat the body, but don't necessarily. Yeah, what did? Okay, so blue tongue is the obvious symptom. Then we still need to figure out, so high oxygen temperature or oxygen oversaturation. Oh, oxygen, organ's ability to. Yeah, it is oxygen oversaturation. Because like it can't it's not absorbing the oxygen from the blood, so it's staying in there, so he's suffocating, but his blood is oversaturating, so that points to Firaxin. Okay. Meanwhile, we got like blue skin and dilated pupils on the other guys. That means low body temperature or oxygen deficit. And nerve agent or head trauma. Okay. I think promedill salt is the most likely one because it paralyzes the lungs, so that would cause low oxygen. And it is a nerve agent. There we go. So that explains it. He was like... I think that explains it. He was like... What was it? Oh. Were they like withholding food so he didn't get any of the salt that it was contaminated with? Where's her tent again? Oh, here it is. Is she using the wrong thing? In 1939, Ada Baker contracted scarlet fever. To prevent themselves from getting ill, I would assume what were their names? Jacques Triton, Cyril Aminot, and Tom Adkin consumed the medicine she provided. Oh wait, no, what was it? He was exempt from watch duty due to illness. Like, hold on a second. Provenil salt was a, what was it? Oh, it was a pesticide. They're both white powders. She got it mixed up. The remaining crew member... Oh, they denied him the medicine. I bet that's it. Remaining crew member, Ron Garner, was refused the Von 42, having slept on watch duty. However, the Von 42 was promidil salt, so they all died. In 1927, Antoine Spilsbury, one of the expedition, terminated after the body of Radigan Olita was discovered. To ensure that the expedition continued, someone killed Antoine Spilsbury with, what was it again? Firaxin. Okay, so who has Firaxin? We gotta check. Pink paste. Like, my first instinct is going to be to check what's his face. Oh, this looks like a pink paste. Where's this thing? Yeah, it would have had to be only one it could be was Ivan then. He's the only one with the pink paste. Really? Oh, maybe it was promidil salt. And this is what it's supposed to be. Okay, so that makes it more correct. So she didn't know it was poisonous, or she... It was like... Oh, let me check the, she was talking about the Spitflies. The red pock marks the temperature, so scarlet fever, yeah. I'm going to assume it's just Jasper, because he seems to be the one. Nope, I guess not. It's not this. It can't be this. It's got to be that. Hold on, let me try something here. Okay, yeah, so we've got one wrong. Okay, so Thorngarner was refused the Promadil Salt, having slept on. Oh wait, is it the body of... Oh, is it the body of one of those guys? No, it would have to be him, wouldn't it? So who had access to that kind of paste? Now we need to figure out who had access to Firaxin. Industrial processing. It really seems like that would have been Is that Ivan? Hold on, let me check the tense again. Yeah, that should be Ivan, right? Let me try something here. Okay, yeah, no, that's right. Hello. Yeah. So we're missing one very obvious probable thing. Okay. I'm not seeing anything else it could be. Oh, let me try something here. No, it's definitely like one thing we've got wrong somewhere. Okay, I'm definitely missing something very obvious here. Like, this seems like the only explanation. Well, let me just try this over here. Okay, so that's what it takes to push it into 3. So we do only have one wrong. I'm pretty sure it isn't this. God, I hate to have it be stuck on something so it's probably super obvious. This is very annoying. Guess maybe it's Bertel. I'm just gonna guess here. No, I didn't think so. There's Ivan. He's the only one who has the pink stuff. Did she actually contract nothing? Wait, really? How did she contract nothing? Ada Baker painted red spots on her face to convince the crew she had scarlet fever. As the ship's surgeon, she prescribed them all a prophylactic antidote, which was actually poison. Only Stefan survived, as Captain Triton had denied him the dose. Oh, that makes more sense. That's why he was mad at her. I thought he was, like, mad at her because she prescribed the wrong medication by accident and got the crew killed. When Antoine Spilbury saw Radigan Olito's bloated body strung up like a scarecrow, he panicked and wanted to end the expedition. As a financier and ship owner, his decision would have been final. To prevent this from happening, Ivan Kearns laced Antoine's whiskey with a deadly pink paste, which he had kept in his tent disguised as mustache. Okay, before we do that, I want to go back into this real quick. I feel so stupid about that. Let me just... I want to check something. Okay, where's the evidence that she painted herself? I'm not seeing anything to indicate that way. Beyond just, oh, it's running, I guess? That's the trick, I guess. Alright, sorry for that, but I got completely stumped, and I hate when I think that's the only time in any of these games I've ever had to guess and check that badly. Dear Quick Eye Steward, it has come to our attention that a new obsession has gripped Port Armando, the hunt for the legendary Captain Triton's treasure. We require you to proceed there immediately and investigate the matter thoroughly. Our sources suggest that the treasure may contain the fabled Lemurian artifact known as the Whishbloom. According to legend, the Whishbloom possesses the ability to grant wishes, though it does so in a perverse and twisted manner. Securing this artifact is of utmost importance to our organization. However, you are to exercise the highest degree of caution in its presence. We have enclosed a Lemurian text detailing the known properties and behaviors of the Whishbloom. Study it carefully. Finally, you will need to contact our initiate, whose details are provided overleaf. He will obey your orders and help you in this mission. Yours in the mask, Quick Eye Master. Okay, so there were like 3 different subsects of the the Brotherhood or whatever the, like, foundation. I forget the name of it, but it's like there were 3 different types of Assaybor. Guess the Quick Eye is a new type that wasn't in the original game. Alright, well, time to finish this off. Whishbloom. Old bones and old sins. Clicky clicky. Any day now. There we go. Right, what do we got here? Can't bear to part with the treasure, eh? Then you could stay with it forever. Ah ha ha, achoo, ha. We've got a bunch of stuff here. Captain's Journal. February 27th. Our raid went off with a hitch. The Lemurians were no match for our steel. The treasure is ours. When I cracked open the chest, a potent sweet scent poured out and filled the room. Present though it was, it set me off in a fit of sneezing. February 28th. Word of our attack has circulated. I have learned that the Seven Seas Company has ordered its naval forces to search all ships entering the company's harbors and to seize any Lemurian artifacts found on board. I know a place where we can hide the chest till this all blows over. We'll set sail tomorrow. Okay, so... Please, Triton, if he must be sentenced to death, can we at least allow him a quick and painless end? Don't leave him in that hellhole. Don't fret, Ada. If he told true about those man-eating white alligators attacking them, his death will be quick. Otherwise, the Burke will get what he deserves. You think the alligators might have been a lie, Tom? Then maybe Jimbo is alive. Shouldn't we check? What do you think, Cyril? You're welcome to climb down into the grot and find him, Stefan. I'm sure Zell not risking it for that bastard. He drew his lot and sealed his fate. Oh, that looks like Walter Keane's hat. Yep, that man loves his fancy hats. And that looks like the Whishbloom, I'm guessing. Captain, as this shall be our final meeting, I must say that you are sorely deficient in both elegance and intellect, and bear more resemblance to a brute than a man. Yep, that's good old Walter Keane right there. You know, defy until the end. Okay, we got a broken jar. Some, snappy doos. This guy's dead. Got something in his shoes. That dog. There's a key there. With his chest. So, what's going on in the present day here? Oh, we got a drowned blimp. Man is very much not breathing. We've got Dr. Darren's Grasslin and 6 bullets and a gas mask with pellets of something, probably Whishbloom, in it. Ansel, stop. Wait on nearby island. Stop when I have it. I will activate a beacon. Stop. Fly to beacon. Signals. Fly a beacon signal. Stop. Others may emerge from grotto with me. Stop. Bring Tommy. Stop. Ivan. Okay. What are we? Tommy and Ivan. Oh, wait, no. That message is from Ivan. So this was Ansel. What was that? He was in the first one, wasn't it? Yeah, who was Ansel again? Back up in here. So that was a name somewhere. It's like... Yeah, Ansel Marsh. He was one of the leg cutters. He was the guy. The shady guy in the phone booth. So they made Bring Tommy. So it's supposed to be Bring Tommy, signed Ansel, probably. So he was supposed to wait on a nearby island and then fly in if others emerge. Got a pressure and envelope. High. Engine 1, left propeller. Up is increased power, down is reduced power. Altitude, which is unsurprisingly low. Inflate, deflate balloon. Up is inflate, down is deflate. So they Engine 2, right propeller. So they're going like higher power, and they were inflating the balloon. So that implies they're going up, I think. RA26Q. A grave of Ada Baker. She lived a dangerous life, but always landed on her feet. Okay, so she didn't die until after the expedition returned. Oh, we got Ivan's thing. Less than 50 kilograms. Or 75 woofs. We got a radio beacon. Less than 100 kilograms. Putridium. This inert vine is known for its foul and overbearing aroma, often likened to that of roving eggs. It can be used to mask the scent of food, deterring predator and scavenger animals from detecting and approaching. So there's a chunk torn out of this one, so it says, sorrel grass. This weed continually releases fine hook-shaped spores that can lodge themselves deep within the lungs, causing tissue scarring and damage. So the description of what this actually does was like torn out to make it look like it was whatever's on the page behind it. What do we got here? Eliza, Myrtle, can you hear me down there? Okay, so he's not doing so good. We made it down. This place is teeming with that awful weed Myrtle showed us. Thank God she brought protective gear. Oh, I bet it's sorrel grass, so something was torn out there. He's not... what's this guy? He's not doing good. Man isn't breathing. It says RA26Q down here. Use left-right outputs to steer. Hydrogen provides lift because it is less dense than the air. Use air balloon to regulate altitude. Max carry weight 300 woofs. 1 quof equals 1 kilogram. 1.5 quof equals 1 kilogram. 300 times 1.5 equals 450. Should be plenty. I wonder if I'll have to double check that math probably. Which type of boxer are you? What's your greatest strength in the ring? Strength and power. Which weight class are you? Heavyweight, over 90 kilograms. How do you generally win fights? Tire out my opponent, then strike. Go to your score. The ogre. Raslin. Gentlemen, are you tired of being a disgusting slob? Let me just bring this up here. You have a mountain of weight that you just can't shift. Your prayers are an answer. Take 1 pill with each meal and watch your figure transform. Dr. Darren's miracle fat-burning pills. Not for men under 70 kilograms. Common side effects in lighter individuals include excessive hair loss and breaking out in purple spots. What was it? 1.5 woofs is a kilogram. So let me do the math here on that wire real quick. Yeah, that tracks. So, yeah. So that's accurate. I think there's still something on him I missed. Okay, he's got spores from the thing in his gas mask too. So let's see if we can figure out the airship. We got RA26Q. There's something here. I don't think I recognize this guy. Okay. Left, right engine outputs a sphere. And down here. Okay, so to turn left, you would need to make sure that the right engine power output is going harder than the left engine. And vice versa to go right. To ascend, like, inflate the balloon should make you descend though, because like, use air balloon to regulate altitude, but hydrogen provides lift as it's less dense than air. So it's about, so inflating the air balloon reduces the amount of hydrogen and therefore deflates the balloon. So to descend, deflate the balloon. Ascend, inflate the balloon. Wait, no. No, to descend, inflate a balloon. Okay, I keep getting mixed up in my head. You inflate the balloon, and that makes there less hydrogen, so it makes you go lower. Weight limit is 300. Weight limit in kilograms then would be this again. There's gonna be something stupid like he got the one. Yeah, there's 1.5 woofs in a kilogram. So you multiply the kilogram weight by 1. Wait, no, he got the calculation backwards. There's always more. So 1.5, it's 200 kilograms times 1.5 equals 300 woofs. Because like, if you look here, kilograms are always lower than the woofs. I wonder if that's a real unit of measurement and everyone thinks I'm stupid for calling them woofs. I hope it is, because that would be funny. So he just got the math wrong because he's a dumb fuck. Ivan. Hold on, is this Ivan? Let me double check something. Nope, Ivan's the guy in the balloon. Yeah, like, I got the facial hair mixed up. Yeah, this is Ivan, not Ansel. So, this message was originally sent to Ansel, who came in with the balloon, and then Ivan got on the balloon, and Ansel stayed on the island for some reason. So, where was I? So, we know from Ansel's magazine that Ivan is at least 70 kilograms because he had like the Gracillin, Dr. Darren's Gracillin on him. And Ansel said he was like at least 90, wasn't it? Yeah. Then we gotta figure out the treasure's weight in kilograms, but I'm guessing it was more than the balloon could carry. Treasure of Captain Triton with little pedals around it, and a gas mask full of thingies. What's in here, though? Oh, that's concerning. Someone's very dead here with a lot of Whishbloom in their, This weed grows thick and tall in dark caverns and hates sunlight. It's entirely harmless, but it does get an inert slime over everything it touches. Okay, so someone may trick them into... I think Myrtle tricked them into putting on the gas masks for some reason. That was... Yeah, because this is her book. And then she got shot. I know it's down here somewhere, but where to even begin looking? We're surrounded by a thick wall of sorrel grass, any part of which could be covering it. It would take a lifetime to hack through all this. We would need to be sure of our direction. That's looking like her. She's got an empty glass jar, and she's not breathing, and she's got a bullet hole in her. 5 of 6 bullets remain inside the pistol. So that's it, really it, huh? No wonder she wanted me to do it. Tell me, do you enjoy your life? Expedition contract. So, Jasper Wiles, they all... Yeah. I, Myrtle Song, hereby promise to give my share of the treasure to Eliza Swan if she is able to find the Whishbloom. Okay, so she really wanted the Whishbloom for some reason. To whomever may find my cherished Whishbloom, I have tried to keep you away, but clearly my efforts have been in vain. So concludes my explanation of the Whishbloom's effect and the medium through which it acts on its subjects. If you doubt what I have written here, brace yourself and cast your gaze above the entrance. Do not be alarmed by my appearance. I mean you no harm. Ooh. Things ain't looking good for Walter, I guess. I bet that's him. He's kind of got like a cloak on him, doesn't it? So that looks like the Whishbloom then. I've lived a long time, milady, much longer than most, and I can honestly say my best years have been spent living this way. With the Whishbloom by my side, I feel wonderful. Oh, so he's actually having a pretty good time of it then. For a weird, mutated rock turtle man. Yeah, they just turned him into a turtle. There's still something we haven't investigated, it looks like, somewhere. Inside the cave, and this time. This guy's got, like, an X on him. Oh, yep. Here we go. Like, fragments of something in his shoes. What did they step in? Like, oh, it's a glass bottle, so they both stepped on this jar. Okay, so how much did the treasure weigh then? Okay, so I think Jimpo is the one down here. So what? Oh, they were burying the treasure here then. Oh, they were burying Lemurian artifacts to keep it from, Oh, they caught him with the Whishbloom, I guess. It was like writing something. Oh wait, no, it was like these were drawn lots, I guess. And that's okay, so we know how much the treasure weighs is the issue. Oh, well, it was like lifted up using this orange cable, so had to be at least 50 because it wasn't enough for the 50 cable. So the total weight would have been 70 plus 90 plus 50. So that's 9 plus 7 would be 16. So 160 plus 150, so it would be like 210. Yep, they fucked up. Ansel did the calculations wrong. Okay, so in 1797, Jimpo Jenkins lost the lots, so he was tasked with entering the grotto together with Walter Keene. They hid the treasure in a cave. Inside the cave, Walter Keene killed Jimpo Jenkins, I think, was kind of the implication there. Like, whatever bottle they threw down there broke for some reason. Oh, he marked the lot. He marked the X lots to make sure he got sent down there. Yep, I had a feeling, but yeah, it looks like he got stabbed. Walter Keene then stole the Whishbloom. Before exiting, Okay, so we know Walter Keane was caught and sentenced to death. Oh, he sneezed because he smelled the Whishbloom. Before exiting, it's like Jacques Dryden sneezed. Oh, I see. He wrapped the Whishbloom in a Putridium vine, because that would mask the scent, the smell. Wait, really? That seems like it should be accurate. Oh, maybe it was just alligators killed him. Or no. I think it was Walter Keane. Trying to figure out what's wrong here. Someone dropped a jar. Now this seems like it should all be accurate. What am I missing here? Was it actually alligators that killed him, or like... Oh no, Walter Keane's dagger is missing, so I bet he stabbed him with it and left it down there. Oh, like the bottle, the dropped bottle is confusing me. Oh, let me check something over here first. Pytridium masks the sense of... masks scent. Yeah, all of this looks like it should be accurate. Oh, was it Walter Keaton rigged the lots? There we go. That's what I was missing. It had to be. I had to catch that he rigged it. That's what I was missing. 1 second, gotta blow my nose. Alright, there we go. Okay, so. What do we got now? Events 1 down, events 2. Then in 1927, yeah, in the present, they like... Oh, there's something down there that wasn't happy, it looks like. Okay, I don't know how I didn't even pay attention to this thing yet. Okay, so, who all entered the grotto? It would have been the remaining 4. Ivan Kearns, Liza Swan, Myrtle Song, and Jasper Wiles entered the grotto and found the treasure. While winching it up, something about a beacon. Where's the beacon they set off? Okay, while winching it up, Ivan Kearns activated a beacon. And then when Jasper climbed out, Ivan Kearns and Hansel March restrained him. What happened to... So I think Ivan then shot Jasper. I mean, Ansel. But because... Like, so whatever's going on there. Because Ansel March... Hold on. Okay, I'm wondering if it's like Ivan Kearns then shot Ansel March because he exceeded the weight limit. But because Ansel March, did he shoot the balloon or he inflated the balloon? The airship plummeted, so Ivan Kearns drowned. Okay, so we're almost there. Let me try something here. Okay, yeah, so I think we're doing something wrong here. Actually, let me try one more thing here. I think we might be... Okay, no. We got one wrong somewhere. Okay, so... Did he actually, like, sabotage the balloon on purpose, or was he just dumb? It looks like he inflated the balloon. Tommy Gunn's magazine is cool. They shot him with his sidearm. Was it like he sabotaged the balloon? I don't think he would have. No. Oh, was it Ivan inflated the balloon because he was dumb? Or did he just forget how to do the thing? Was he dumb? Yeah, he didn't know how to fly it and he just crashed it like an idiot. Just said use air balloon to regulate it. Now he was just dumb. That's almost No, you know what? It tracks. Like, all of Golden Idol is people making dumb decisions that somehow save the day. And, like, catastrophe being inverted by just ridiculous random chance of just some idiot doing the dumbest possible thing at the most convenient possible time. Meanwhile, in the grotto, Myrtle Song promised to give Eliza Swan treasure if she found the Whishbloom. What were the notes on here? Okay. So it looks like they gave false information on the radio. To achieve this, I think she removed her gas mask. and followed the Whishbloom's smell. But after reading, I think, Walter Keane's letter, Eliza Swan realized that okay. I think Myrtle's song, presumably the Whishbloom's, so she breathed in a lot of the smell through the gas mask. Okay. Oh, I think she... realized there was something wrong with this. Something going on with the spores. Like, she asked to be shot. I think it's like it transformed people. Whistling smell transformed people. Okay, sorry, I'm a little... I think I've almost got this figured out. I'm having trouble with the grammar here. Oh wait, hold on, I see now. Eliza Swan realized that Myrtle knew... I thought it was like Myrtle asked Eliza to shoot her as a mercy kill. But I was like, I couldn't get past, but then why would Eliza, but then, if she had her gas mask on and Eliza didn't, why would Myrtle be the one testing a mercy kill? So she realized that Myrtle knew the Whishbloom smell transformed people, and so she shot her as revenge for getting her infected. There we go. Ooh, and we got a new chapter. Do you ever wish you could change the past, my love? No, darling, I already got my wish. It's so much more besides. Oh, is this them? It was like there was a grave for Ada, and I was wondering how she got here. On February 27th, 1777... was it, where's it? Jock Triton and his crew, pillaged a Lemurian ship after Ergen Patu tipped off Walter Keene. With the treasure in their possession, the crew got infected by the Whishbloom's smell, except for, what's-his-face, the Garner, Eleazar Garner, because he had no nose, of course. Meanwhile, the Seven Seas Company searched for the treasure. So the crew never... Sorry, was it, So the crew hid it. I thought it said so the crew never did something for some reason. While doing so, Walter Keene stole the Whishbloom, but he was caught and sentenced to death in the grotto. On the way back to the ship, Ada Baker successfully, I believe, poisoned everyone except Fawn Garner, who then spared... I think he spared her. On the journey back home, the remaining crew members killed one another, except for, what was his name? Eleazar Garner and Fawn Garner, who escaped with the map. After making it back to Port Armando, the Fawn Garner transformed. Oh, that was him. He was the monster. He transformed because he'd smelled the Whishbloom, but his father didn't because he didn't have a nose. And then fatally wounded Eleazar Garner, who in turn killed his son. Meanwhile, back in the island, Walter Keene and Ada Baker also transformed. And there we have it! The final mystery, everyone! That was a doozy of a case. The Whishbloom's smell infected the pirates during their journey to the island, although they didn't know it yet. After the poisoning, Stefan spared Ada, so she returned to the grotto to rescue Walter. The couple lived happily together until Ada's eventual death. In 1927, Myrtle convinced the expedition team to wear gas masks into the grotto, telling them the sorrel grass there was dangerous. When Eliza learned that a Whishbloom's smell mutated humans into animal hybrids, she realized the real reason Myrtle had insisted on the masks, and that Myrtle had sacrificed Eliza's humanity to find the Whishbloom. Clever! And so here's our outro. "5 years later, Heck of a way to send the game off on. This is going to be something wild, isn't it? That guy looks familiar. Someone's dropping a bunch of stuff on the island. I swear I recognize that guy. Is that our sequel hook? Like, give me a second. I swear I recognize that guy and I gotta figure out who he is. Oh, we got a thank you for playing. Oh, I see. I think that's, Oh, I get it. It's not a sequel hook. That's, what's his face? That's, that's Jasper. I think that's Jasper, and he's bringing her favorite cigarettes because she's still on the island alive. Whew. And with that, right on time, we're officially all finished with Rise of the Golden Idol. And what a ride that was. Yep. I think I'm just gonna... It got ended on the title screen, I think. Man. Oof. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just... It's over. Just one of my favorite games of all time. That was the last DLC. It's all done, unless they make a third one, which I really, really, really hope they do. Just... God, I want to replay these games all over again and, like, map out the entire timeline of, like, everything interconnecting. Jeez. Well, that was an amazing experience, and I'm glad for all of you who showed up to share it with me. I'm just... God, I enjoy that game so much, and, like, it feels so weird knowing that I'm done with it forever. Like, I don't know what else to say. It's like... It always feels weird saying goodbye, you know? I'm getting all emotional over it. But, yeah, that's it. And just... Thanks again very much to everyone who showed up for the grand finale. Just, I know these games aren't very popular for me to stream, because it's just me looking at pictures and muttering to myself for 3 hours. But I love these games, and I'm glad when people show up to share them with me. So, hopefully those people who didn't show up will, like, check in on the, YouTube VOD, and just... It really does mean a lot to me, those of you who did. So, thanks all. Let's see. Is there anyone on at this ungodly hour that we can raid that I'm following? Probably not. I saw Yuzu on earlier, but I think she started before me, so she's probably not still going. Nope, nope, nope. Everyone's offline. Huh, there's another streamer who's playing the game, so I guess I'll just raid her, because if anyone feels like it, so, yeah, why not? Alright, if anyone wants to stick around for the raid, feel free just to pop in there and see this random person who's playing the same game that we were. Anyone? If not, have a great night, everyone, and I'm so glad that you could come with me on this journey, and, I'm gonna have to make a separate playlist just for this game, because there's so many parts to it at this point. But, and because it deserves a separate playlist, unlike, the other really long game I played that, was previously the record holder before all the DLC added up on this one. So, that being said, thank you all for coming. Remember, on, Saturday, I'm going to be streaming as per usual, and then on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a special charity stream from 2 to 4 for the Direct Aid streaming project as part of, like, a big raid train. Would love to see you there. Still figuring out what I'm going to stream for that, though, but fingers crossed I'll figure something out. Also, just a reminder, I'm still looking for, I'm actually starting to run out of good ideas for games to stream. So if you have any suggestions of ideally something that's on Steam, something that's in like the kind of horror or puzzle genres that I like to go for, I would love for you to submit them in the Discord. So that being said, let's wrap this up. Bye everyone, thank you all for coming, have a fantastic night, and hope you'll stay on for the raid.